Hello, so this time we are going to focus on present simple and present continuous. Okay, let's start.
Present simple and present continuous. Let's look at present continuous. For the positive form, subject plus be is am are plus verb ing. For example, subject I, we're going to use be am. I am reading a book. The second one, she is reading a book. We use is because the subject she. Next, negative form for the present continuous. Subject plus be is am are plus not plus verb ing. For example, she is not reading a book. Don't forget, put not after be. She is not reading a book. The second one, they are not cooking dinner. Next, question form. Put be first and then subject and then verb ing. For example, is she reading a book or are they cooking dinner? And you have to notice that when the subject I, you have to use am, and then you, they, we use are, she, he, it use is. Let's compare the formulation present simple and present continuous. Present simple, subject plus verb 1 plus es or s at the end of the verb 1 when the subject she, he, it plus complement. And present continuous, subject plus be is am are plus verb ing. For example, I play a computer game. In present continuous, I am playing a computer game. You play a computer game. You are playing a computer game. In present continuous. And then, they play a computer game. In present continuous, can you guess? Yeah, they are playing a computer game. She plays a computer game. As you can see over there, there is s at the end of the word play. Because the subject she or he, so that's why we add s. And then in present continuous, she is playing a computer game. But question form, for the present simple, we use do. For this, when the subject I, you, they, we. For example, do you play a computer game? Or do they play a computer game? But when the subject she or he, we're going to use does. For example, does she play a computer game? In present continuous, when the subject you, they, we, we're going to use are. Are you playing a computer game? Or are they playing a computer game? And then when the subject she or he, we are going to use is. For example, is she playing a computer game? Okay. Let's look at spelling. In present continuous, there are some spelling changes that you have to notice. Number 1. If a verb ends in e, leave out e before adding ing. For example, take becomes taking, hope, hoping, live, living. And then number 2. If a verb ends in a vowel, example, I, a, o, u, e, and consonant m, p, t, double the final consonant before adding ing. For example, the word run. The final consonant is n. Becomes running, double n. Swimming, double m. Shopping, jogging. Next, the third one. If a verb ends in l, don't forget, double the l before adding ing, such as traveling, canceling. The last one. If a verb ends in ie, change the ie to y before adding ing, such as lying, dying. Okay, let's look at the usage of present simple and present continuous. Present simple is used to talk about facts, as I have explained before. For example, Anna speaks good Spanish. In present continuous, is used to talk about action in progress now or actions in progress at the time of speaking. For example, Tono is speaking English on the phone. Means that right now, at the time of speaking, Tono is speaking English. Number 2, present simple is used to talk about permanent situation. For example, I live in Pontianak. And then, present continuous is used to talk about temporary situation. For example, I feel bored at home and I go to other city. I'm going to stay at a hotel. And I can say I'm staying at a hotel. This is only temporary situation. So we're going to use present continuous. Next, the third one. We use present simple to talk about routines activity. For example, we have an English class every Tuesday at 8 a.m. This is regular actions. Every Tuesday, we're going to have an English class. But when I say we're having an English class, it means right now, at the time of speaking, we are in an English class. And then we use present simple to talk about general situation. For example, the price rises every year. And present continuous to talk about trend situation. The price is rising this year. Okay, let's continue with the state verb. Present simple and present continuous. Use the present simple with thought and feeling state verb. But we don't usually use the present continuous with thought and feeling state verb, such as like, love, need, understand, want, remember, hate, prefer, forget, seem, believe. No. We don't usually say, I'm liking you, I'm hating you, I'm needing a book. But we say, I like you, I hate you, I need a book. For example of the sentence, when we say, she is wanting this cake, this is truly false. But she wants this cake. And when we find seem at a sentence, we can use present simple such as, she doesn't seem very happy. Second one, do you like speaking English? And then the third one, I want this cake. Okay, now let's look at time expression. In present simple, the time expressions are always, usually, sometimes, never, every week, every day, every month, every year, on Wednesday. But in present continuous, the time expressions are now, right now, at a moment, today, nowadays, currently. For example, she's working today. We are working today. Or we are working right now. Next, you have to remember, this is other state verb that we don't usually use in the present continuous, such as hear, see, or smell. I'm not hearing you. This is truly false. You can say, I can't hear you.